Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this eye look right here. It's a warm bronzy orangey kind of look, and I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Heat. I did mention this in my 2017 favourites, so I thought I would do my favourite look from this palette. So if you want to see how I got this eye look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Naked Heat in this tutorial today. I thought I would do an eye look to show you guys what my favourite look is from this palette. So let's get started, shall we? I have already done my brows and primed my lids with my new favourite concealer, which is the Revolution Conceal and Define. And I did set it with powder as well. So now, the first shade I'm going to take is the shade Ounce, this one right here. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone. Just to give the brow a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to take the shade Sourced and Low Blow and mix those two together, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Just want that nice and blended. And then I'm going to take MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Cayenne, that shade right there, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. Just to deepen that outer corner out and add some definition. I'm going to then take a pointed crease brush and go into the shade En Fuego right here, and put that in the very outer V of my eye. So I'm just keeping all the colours on the outer V of my eye. So we're like lifting the eye outwards kind of thing. And just drag that out as well. And take a blending brush. This is the Sigma E35, and just blend out the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines, because eyeshadow is all about blending. Okay, so it should look something like this. You could darken it out, darken it a little bit more with the next shade, which is Ashes, but I'm going to use that as a smoky liner. So I'm going to do the lid colour now. I'm going to take the Revolution concealer in the shade C8, kind of carve out my lid, kind of like a cut crease, but not really, just so the eyeshadow that we use next will show up a little bit better. Something like that. Just use any concealer you have, something that's medium to full coverage will probably work best, and just carve out the lid like that. I like to leave the concealer unset with powder, because I feel like that way, because it is still wet, the eyeshadow that you put on top will come out more pigmented, or you could wet your brush with some Fix Plus or a setting spray. Since I put some concealer on, I feel like I can just put the next eyeshadow just straight on top. So my favourite shimmer shadow from this palette is probably the shade Scorching here. This shade right here. It's like a rose gold sort of colour. I do wish this palette had a gold shade in there. I feel like that's definitely one thing that's lacking, is a gold. And a few more shimmer shadows. I do love my mattes. I'm going to take a flat brush. Oh my god, can you see how pigmented that is? Without a concealer base or anything like that, it won't be as pigmented as this. But because we use that concealer, it's come out a lot more pigmented. We're also going to deepen out this outer corner a little bit more, because we did cover it up a little bit when we used the concealer. So I'm going to take the shade in Fuego, and I'm going to put that right on the outer V. Just there. Just to add that depth. And always go back with your fluffy brush and blend out the edges so you don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to take this Sigma small angle brush and I'm going to go into the darkest shade, which is Ashes, and I'm going to use that as a smoky liner. Take a little bit of that and I'm going to define my lash line with this. So instead of using a harsh liquid liner, we can use this as an eyeliner. I'm gonna wing it out a little bit as well. Do like a little small wing. I want to keep this quite simple, quite easy. That's why I also used just one palette. Don't you hate it when you can't get your wings even? It is definitely easier with eyeshadow to do a wing. But for some reason, you kind of go overboard sometimes. You get a little bit too excited and your wing just ends up down here. I do usually like a bold wing, but because we're using eyeshadow, I thought I would do it with an eyeshadow and just make it more soft. Okay, so that is the finished eye look. So it's very warm, very warm, very orange. It's my sort of colours, definitely. And I'm going to apply mascara now. Oh my god. Why do I always do this? I always get mascara on my eyelid after I've done my eyeshadow. Why? Ugh. Okay, so when that happens, just wait for it to dry and then we'll fix it after. Just try not to get it on this eye as well, because otherwise that would be a disaster. Okay. I can't be bothered to wait for it to dry. So I'm just going to get a cotton bud. And, oh god. And just rub it gently. And it should come off. Like that. And if it left any sort of patchiness, just get your blending brush and just just blend on top. Okay, so you could leave it like this, but you know I love me some false eyelashes. So I'm going to apply some false eyelashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I put my my Koko lashes in Queen Bee, obviously. I mean, they are my favourite eyelashes. So now we're going to do the underneath of my eye. The underneath of my eye. Underneath my eye, we're going to apply some eyeshadow. My pencil brush. I'm basically going to use the same eyeshadows we use on top, but we're going to use them on the lower lash line. So I'm going to start with, actually let's take the shade He Devil, this shade here, He Devil. We used Cayenne in the crease, which was this shade here. So let's use He Devil because I haven't used that one. Try and incorporate all the shades in the palette. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. So it's got like a nice red tone to it. We're going to take a little bit of En Fuego as well. And I'm going to apply that near the outer edge of my eye, so here. I'm going to make it too smoky on the lower lash line. I just want to keep it very simple. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to take this first shade here, Ounce, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner, just here, just to brighten, just here, just to brighten up the inner corner, like that. And then I'm gonna take my mascara, my Mahbelline Lash Sensational, and I'm gonna apply that on my lower lashes. So all done. I did use for my lips, I used the NYX lip liner in Mauve and the Dose of Colours liquid lipstick in the shade Supernatural. So these I used on my lips. If you wanted, you could do a bold lip, you could do a red, you could do a burgundy, you could do a darker lip, but I like to keep it nude when I do a lot more eyeshadow on my eyes, but you could always go in with a bold lip. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.